Sleep is an integral part of recovery for everyone, especially athletes. Adults should obtain between 7 to 9 hours, while athletes should aim to achieve 9 to 10 hours of total sleep time in order to cope with the increased need for recovery. However, athletes typically do not meet this amount of sleep due to various reasons, including training schedule, training load, light exposure, nervousness, mood disturbances, as well as increases in physical and mental stress. Sleep restriction, due to falling asleep later or waking up earlier than normal, or sleep disturbances caused by an inability to initiate or maintain sleep, can impair athletic performance. To counteract impaired performance experienced due to sleep restriction, a midday nap is often recommended. Therefore, Petros and colleagues reviewed 21 research studies surrounding the impact of daytime napping on athletic performance, and published their findings in the Scandinavian Journal of Medicine and Science in Sports. This presentation, brought to you by Talking Sports Science, will be a quick summary of their findings and recommendations. Under well-rested conditions, for example between 7 to 9 hours of nighttime sleep, midday napping may help athletes to improve exercise and cognitive performance post-nap. A midday nap might prevent or at least attenuate performance degradations induced by sleep loss, for example less than 5 hours of total nighttime sleep. In most of the research reviewed, the restoration of performance following napping is accompanied by reduced sleepiness and increased arousal, improved perceptual recovery, and potentially a lower rate of perceived exertion during exercise. In terms of nap duration, short-term naps, for example between 20 to 30 minutes, appear to provide superior benefits to athletes in comparison to longer naps, for example between 35 and 90 minutes. So if you're an athlete undertaking short-term midday naps, it's recommended to allow at least 30 minutes of wakefulness between the end of your nap and the start of your training session or before competing. If, however, you're undertaking longer naps, then more than 2 hours of wakefulness is recommended to overcome sleep inertia, which is that feeling of grogginess, disorientation, drowsiness, and cognitive impairment that can sometimes follow after waking. Because of sleep inertia, a few studies have shown that exercise performance after a nap remains unchanged, and some behavioural and perceptual aspects are actually deteriorated. It should be noted, the majority of studies Petros and colleagues reviewed suggest positive effects of napping on athletic performance. However, limited research has been done on elite level athletes, and only one study reviewed examined female athletes. So there is still much to be done when exploring the effects of napping on performance. And that concludes this presentation. Take a read of the full article, the link is in the description. And thanks for listening folks, see you next time.